Water supply fully restored in Knysna after prolonged crisis. Following an arduous 3-week ordeal, the town of Knysna and its surrounding areas are finally seeing the taps run again. The water crisis that grips this part of South Africa, creating widespread inconvenience and concern amongst the residents, has been mitigated. As per the latest updates from the Knysna municipality, the water situation has stabilized significantly since the restoration efforts peaked this past week. The Knysna water crisis began when a series of infrastructure failures led to water shortages in various locales, stretching resources and patience thin. Key issues included pipeline breaks, airlocks, and severe strain on the pumps at Charlesford, which were crucial for water redistribution across the region. The series of malfunctions not only affected residential zones, but also raised concerns about emergency services and sanitation norms under the severe lack of supply. A major breakthrough was achieved on May 20th, when the municipality announced the successful installation and operation of a new pump at Charlesford. This advance was pivotal in re-establishing a water supply to the higher and more remote areas of the town, which had been severely affected. In addition, proactive measures such as bleeding of airlocks and strategic water carting were instrumental in stabilizing the situation. By May 21st, most neighborhoods had been reconnected, although water pressure issues persisted in some areas. Even with the progress, the pressure on the community has been telling. The crisis underscored the critical nature of sustainable infrastructure and proactive disaster management. In conversations with local media, Mayor Thando Matika expressed regret over the situational handling, suggesting that improved foresight and allocation of resources might have mitigated the severity of the situation. The sentiment echoed larger public frustrations experienced during the peak of the crisis. The municipality, in partnership with provincial authorities, emergency services, and NGOs like Gift of the Givers and AfriForum, mobilized an extensive response network. Their efforts, critical during the time of crisis, have been widely acknowledged by both the local government and the community. In recognition of the collective endeavor, a note of gratitude was extended to all stakeholders involved during the municipality's final update on the crisis. Despite the restoration of normalcy, the Joint Operations Center remains vigilant and continues to function under the provisions of the Disaster Management Act, ready to tackle any residual issues as they arise. The community, while relieved, has been urged to continue practicing mindful water usage to ensure the reservoirs fully recover and the system remains stable going forward. As Knysna slowly moves back from brinkmanship with an infrastructure failure to regular operations, the lessons remain vivid, calling for a strategic re-evaluation of resource management and emergency readiness. Thank you for choosing Satori News.